Hello. My name is Jordan Fisher with EXP Realty, and today I wanted to talk about some of my personal favorite things of living in St. Charles County. That being said, I wanted to start off with the people. I think the people are they're very friendly, very nice, very caring. For the most part, I obviously can't generalize about an entire population, but for the most part, I've just met a lot of very good, nice people here, which is probably why number two would be safety. I never feel unsafe in St. Charles County. I never feel like I'm not able to go out and walk my dog past dark, or I never feel like my car's going to be broken into if I park it here. I just always feel very safe here, and that probably goes back to the people of St. Charles County. Again, very good, nice, and genuine people. Number three is St. Charles County is roughly 30 minutes east to west. From St. Charles to Wentzville, it is primarily a suburban area with a lot of underdeveloped spots, which I will talk about in a second. But so it's 30 minutes from east to west, and there's a lot to do in between. Whether you're looking for your favorite hobby, it most likely is featured in St. Charles County. If you're looking for parks, there are a lot of public parks, whether it be hiking, water parks, maybe not water parks, but public pools with awesome slides. There's a lot of sports fields, a lot of places that are accessible to the public. So I mentioned that there's a lot of underdeveloped areas here too, and that's because St. Charles County is one of the quickest growing counties in the country, which I think is really cool because, if you were to hypothetically move to St. Charles County, leave for 6 months and come back, you're most likely going to have a new restaurant down the street, or you might have a new TJ Maxx. There's always something being built here, which I think is fantastic. It makes where you're living just always seems like it's progressing, which is fantastic for your home value as well. Transitioning, cost of living. It's very affordable to live here in comparison to a lot of parts of the country. Cost of living actually rated very highly in comparison to other places, meaning you're going to get more for your money. You're going to get more home for less dollars. That's fantastic to me. Also, I want to mention, if you've never lived in Missouri, you're going to notice it, or everybody's going to be talking about it. The humidity here I don't think it's unbearable because I'm used to it. I've grown up around it. But the humidity here is noticeable. I'll say that much. And I didn't really notice it too much until I went out to Utah and I learned what a dry heat is. And golly, I don't say golly, but that is fantastic. Golly, that's fantastic. Seriously though, the dry heat is something I appreciated. But I wouldn't say I hate the humidity of St. Louis. It can be pretty rough in the summer months when it's hot. Because, maybe the 80 here felt like 100 to you in a drier state. Also, something worth mentioning, again, if you've never lived in Missouri, is you will get all 4 seasons. Whether you like that or you hate that. There are 4 seasons. So it gets pretty cold in the winter, and it gets pretty warm in the summer. Surprise, surprise. That's what 4 seasons mean. But I don't mind that too much. I think there are benefits of the winter. I think there are benefits of the summertime. Another thing I really like about St. Charles County and should not go unrecognized or unappreciated is there is not very much traffic. There's not much traffic. Unless you're heading west towards Wentzville, O'Fallon, Lake St. Louis around 5 p.m. on a weekday. Besides that, the traffic is nothing. I can't complain. I cannot complain. The traffic here is not bad. It's never, I don't want to say never, but rarely bad. And that's because St. Charles County has 3 major highways running through it, which is fantastic because most of the time you're quickly accessible to the highway. Also, it's not too densely populated. So again, you're going to get more land for your buck, but it leads to the roads and the highways not being too overcrowded. So that concludes the video. Overall, I'd say St. Charles County is a pretty nice place to live here. If you have any questions about moving here, feel free to reach out to me. I'm a native. I've lived here pretty much my whole life. So That being said, feel free to reach out and continue watching, subscribe, and thank you for your time.